Hey yo, E3 2018 is right around the corner, with Sony E3's press conference confirming their main focus being with Ghost of Tsushima, The Last of Us Part 2, Death Stranding, and the highly anticipated web-slinger exclusive Spider-Man PS4. Spider-Man PS4 releasing on September 7, 2018, meaning that this is Spidey's last E3 for a while, people. And literally, I'm here to speculate what could possibly be shown at E3 2018. Guys, for real though, I think it's this.
Are you serious? This is torture.
Alright, I'm just fucking around.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Swirl.
What's up, what's good everybody, it's Avataryaya and welcome back to some more Spider-Man PS4. I haven't really been covering a lot of Spider-Man PS4 because when Spider-Man PS4 information came out, I didn't know like what was going on, and then plus like a lot of it was from Game Informer. If you ever dealt with Game Informer on YouTube, they be fading you. They will fade you and copyright strike you. From taking a picture from the magazine, they will copyright strike the hell out of you. Don't do that. I had the Game Informer before the videos came out, and I just want to know that it's been a whole overhaul of information for Spider-Man PS4. But today we're going to talk about E3 2018 Spider-Man PS4 predictions. Now, there's been a lot of stuff confirmed for Spider-Man PS4 as various costumes and different ways of how to play the game and all of the different features. From being able to fast travel to being Mary Jane being playable to more and more. It's a lot of stuff that's going to be shown at E3. And I think it's going to have a huge emphasis with Spider-Man PS4. Now, with E3 2018, you're probably wondering, okay, yeah, get to the point. What do you think they're going to show? I'm going to lift off some stuff, and I title it as the video because I don't want to clickbait y'all like that. But here's a few things. I want to go ahead and say that the most cool thing they can show, they have to show off something because they want this game to sell, right? The game's already going to sell. It's Insomniac, it's Spider-Man. That's like the godliest combination you could have. Am I right or am I wrong? And I know I'm more right than wrong this time. But I think that in this game, we most likely may... I just watched an interview with the creator of the game, and it was just 114 rapid questions, and we may get, you know, some symbiote gameplay, or at least a teaser. Not gameplay, they could give us a teaser, say that for later, or show it off during the summertime, or at E3 would be most plausible because that's where all the biggest people are out there, and it's a trade show. You're trying to sell and market yourself, right? So it would only make sense to make people be like, yo, you even got this in the game. And if you know at this point that with pre-order DLC, they already have the Infinity War Spider-Man costume, like Punk Rock Spider-Man and Spider-Man Noir for the game. So that's already a lot of stuff in there, but I think Spider-Man, the symbiote variant, could be a part of the gameplay. And it only seems like it would make sense because if you look at the gameplay that we've seen back at even E3 2016 with trailers and stuff like that, you could tell, or it was 2017, I apologize, you could even tell that Spider-Man was struggling fighting some of the night people in the game, the villains. So he was really having a hard time fighting them hands up, people. It was really like ridiculous to how he was taking that young L. So he might need a little power up in the game, and we might get a little teaser of that. Now, number two, I think that we might actually see some Spider-Man version of Miles Morales. The reason why is because if you watch the very first trailer we got, I think it was E3 2016 or 2017, one of the two trailers, at the end you see this, you know, mixed kid. I don't want to bring racism, like, did you see my race? Oh my god. But we see Miles Morales, and it would only be smart to show us Miles Morales because he has a movie coming out later this year. I don't know if it has anything to tie in with the game, I'm not saying that, but it would just be amazing promotional value, get people on the train for the upcoming Sony Pictures film, I believe, and that would just be hype. Now, what I actually think they're going to show off at E3 for Spider-Man PS4 is they're going to show off Mary Jane gameplay. They're going to show it off, or they might just hide it. I don't know. It's one of those things that, like, why is Mary Jane playable? Because usually in Spider-Man games, you really don't get to play with too many other characters. You really just only play with Spider-Man. And if anything, the only game that had a lot of diverse Spider-Man characters in was probably Spider-Man Friend or Foe. And I only know another game that possibly may let you do some cool stuff in was how I was talking about earlier, Web of Shadows. I'm sorry about that. Now, that being said, I think they're going to show off Mary Jane gameplay. It would only make sense to show how she intertwines. They've been pushing that Mary Jane was playable. If you watched the trailers earlier, I kind of told y'all that it was going to happen when I did my reaction for one of the more recent trailers that we got for the game. So, I don't know. It's endless possibilities. At this point, the game is already solid. We know how swinging works. We already know the idea behind the design. We might get like a huge boss battle at E3 too, on like the main stage. Some big villain or somebody that we already know will most likely be in the game, like AK Rhino or probably Shocker or Electro. Probably see a glimpse of that and give us like a 15-minute demo of how the game is going to work and how it's going to break down to us, y'all. So that's all my little predictions for Spider-Man PS4. If you have anything else you want to talk about with me, or you want to talk about any more E3, it's E3 season, so you're going to see a lot of E3 things. If I hear about a game being at E3, talk to me about it. Tell me if you want to talk about it. Add my Discord. Join me on Discord, please. Please follow me on Discord. Do whatever you can do on Discord. Just come to my server. We can chill. We can talk about E3. I might even put you in the video one day. Who knows? So that being said, Avataryaya out. Follow me on Twitter, avataryayaTV. And you guys are golden. And that is raw. Squalla!